Doing some roof cleaning today. Little garage and house. Both sides of the house. The other side's not so bad, but here you can see the bacteria, a little bit of moss. There is some stuff in her gutters, but she said her son's gonna take care of the gutters, so we're not cleaning gutters today. All my property protection is done. Pre-rinsed all the plants. Even though it's been raining, I take extra precaution. I also am testing the paint. So I took straight 12.5, applied it in a little area right here. I'll rinse it in a moment here. Make sure it's not going to change color. Always got to take the extra precaution. Double check things. It only takes a few minutes, but it could save you a whole lot of stress and money. Pre-rinse the gutters, cooled everything down, even though it's not that hot. That's what I like to do. So get this taken care of. I think I'll be able to hit the shed, or the garage rather, from the ground. Both sides. The other side's pretty bad. Maybe I'll do a shot later. And then I could probably do the house from the ground, but I'm not going to. I don't want to have any overspray hit the plants. So I'm going to do things from the ladder. Probably 2 ladder placements. There and then there. I'll be able to hit to the middle for sure. And that will minimize any overspray. I'll get some shots while I'm spraying. Again, on my little clip, pull a little bit of hose, put that down. So that's my water. Turn the pump on here. That's pretty much primed. Close up the water, bleach full. Priming through, a little bit of air in there. That's all set. I used this yesterday. Now turn on my soap for a few seconds. That's all set. I added a little bit of soap into the tank without adding any water, so I'll be able to go a little bit less on the soap. So SH full dial, water full dial, and actually dial it back a little bit. I don't want to be reapplying too many times, and it's a little colder today, so let's pull more hose. Oh. Little bird's nest in there. So rinse that down, and here's what I'm doing. Cycling this through. It's gonna take about 45 to 50 seconds for it to cycle through. I always like to do it against some concrete. You see it come through right away. Yeah, really like this gun. Good volume, good distance. It's a little hard to press the trigger, but it's not like a house wash where you're constantly on the trigger. You see how good the flow is. 6 GPM. There it is. There it is. Yep, we're getting bleach. Let's put that down. Pull a little bit of hose. Get some slack here. And let's get up on that roof. Or up on the ladder rather. burned plants already. Not for me, of course. So you see, gutters are pretty bad. But said her son's gonna do it. So we're not doing that. Anyway, let's start spraying. There's the suds. Let me adjust my shot a little bit. Let's see. The corner, at the peak, see the moss is turning white right away. Probably reach to the opposite corner of the roof, but I don't want to get a lot of overspray there. So okay, do the rest off camera for now. Front's done. Little garage. Left side's done. Still will have to spot treat a few areas that look a little dark. But roof looks 100% better. Well, not 100% better, but a good 70% better already. I'll let this work for a little bit more, a little longer, and go around the back, hit the back. The back's not nearly as bad. Well, the house is done. She's got this little section of the garage. It's real mossy. I think I'm just gonna do it from the ground. Plenty of distance with this gun. Been here for a little over an hour. I know the house is small. I'm sure some people would be done much faster than me, but I like to take my time. I'd rather spend an extra 30 minutes do the correct property protection and everything else than have to come back or pay for a plant or whatever. Gotta give this moss a real good soak because it's quite thick. I gotta try to hit this from this angle because the car's right there. As I said before, you gotta be very careful with overspray on cars. Pretty easy shot here. For a 12 volt, it's pretty good. I know a lot of guys were looking for the whatever it's called, flow. I can't think of the word. Where it goes from fan to stream. But this is the gun, Archon. It's like 60 bucks on Amazon. I know they have a one that's called Sanilab that performs similar, but these, like I said before, they're designed for a garden hose that's hooked up to your spigot, kind of like a Gilmore gun. It's a durable Gilmore gun is what it is, but I believe it's got stainless steel internals and all that, so I know I may be putting way too much on there, but really need to give this moss a good drink. And my machine is on because, yeah, you see that runoff, but I do have a neutralizer laid down right at that gutter spout. And my machine is on so I could quickly rinse everything that I need to. Just gotta get a little bit more hose here. Now, how I got this client was I washed the neighbor's house and her roof, the front part of her roof and her fence and her wood deck, and I did her windows. And the neighbor saw my yard sign. So essentially it was a yard sign acquisition. And then this lady was driving by. I had my sign out. See what I mean? Don't kill plants with your hose. I hit those plants with my hose a little bit. Gotta be really careful. So the neighbor, can't see, but she saw my yard sign. She called me, or texted me rather. And that was a really big job. House wash, roof cleaning, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, deck cleaning, and wood and fence cleaning. And then this lady's been trying to get her roof cleaned for a while now, she said. Need a little bit more hose. So she's really excited about this, as am I. I'm always excited to clean things up and see the look on their face when you see that roof or that house or that deck. Really, wood cleaning is awesome because it's a really big difference, especially when it's been neglected for a while. Rinse down these plants. That moss has turned completely white and brown. That's what you want to see. I may do a couple touch-up spots where it's dark, but that's that. Another little trick that I started doing, I mean, it seems like common sense, but so basically, you know how you're supposed to flush out your 12-volt pump for about 5 to 10 minutes after every project. So instead of wasting chemical and flushing it after you're done, use that chemical in the line for touch-up spots. So come over here, turn off your SH, turn off your soap and water full flow, and I'm looking to get a banjo valve to actually hook up to this line to where I could switch it and have this valve pull from my water tank also, so I can get full flow and flush out this valve, flush out the check valve. Well, anyway, for this job I think I used less than 10 gallons, maybe about 8 gallons of SH and probably 5 gallons, 6 gallons of soap mix. That's roof snot mixed with laundry detergent, works really well. dial was a little less than halfway on the soap. And that's what we're looking at now. So project complete. See a big difference. A couple areas that are still dark, which I'm gonna use the chem that's still in the line to touch up those spots, and then I'm gonna run this hose into the woods and just flush it out with water for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes and collect the check and go home. Another thing that I have is a drone. I'm going to take a drone shot of the after result, even though you won't see a huge difference, even though there is a difference. The difference will be after it rains a couple times, but I'll post the before and after at the end of the video.